We are here in London today to talk about oil and money. We're here to talk to the industry executives from the oil and gas industry about the transition. The theme of the Oil and Money conference that I am going to be attending, and that our next guest, Halima Croft, is going to be attending as well, is about the transition. I think everybody agrees there is a transition going on. It's about the speed of transition, whether you are a protester from the Extinction Rebellion here on the streets of London, or whether you're an executive at the oil and gas industry event at Park Lane, just a few hundred yards away from where we are as well. But you can see the difference in opinion in the banner behind me. Oil equals boil is what the Extinction protesters are saying. We've got a hearse here with some incredibly well-behaved, probably slightly cold Extinction Rebellion protesters. The excellent ladies and gentlemen from the Metropolitan Police as well, keeping guard over a hearse that says our future. So you can see the juxtaposition of having this energy event here in London and indeed these Extinction Rebellion protests as well. Basically, the oil industry has many issues at the moment, not just the longer-term transition problem, of course, and how they galvanise investors to buy into the story that they are making that transition, but they've also got a clear and present danger in the short term, which is something I know Halima Croft has been covering extensively, and that is the fact that there is a problem with price. The price of WTI and Brent are in bear market territory. 10 of the last 11 sessions have been negative as well. Now, that's coming at a time when we've had supply outages with Saudi, of course, with the events we saw at the refinery in Saudi Arabia. We've had concern about Iranian supply and whether there are or not waivers on the global market as well. But against that, demand has been weak, and grave concern about a global slowdown, not just because of the trade situation with Mr. Trump as well. In fact, many of the estimates for demand for this year are being sived as we speak. In fact, the IEA still thinks about 1 million barrels extra this year will be demanded, but there are many who are saying that is way too high and are waiting for the IEA to come down as well. So if I could put it very succinctly, the oil and gas executives who are meeting at, say, about a mile up the road, actually more than a few hundred yards, they've got to work out, A, how to galvanise investors, as you well know, Karen, from your meetings as well, and I know you're having some serious meetings with some top oil executives as well, but also how to get the money for the transition. And very interesting, one of the first speeches at Oil and Money last night was from Patrick Pouyanné, the boss of Total, a man who I've known every minute he's been at the helm ever since he took over after the tragedy that was the death of Christophe de Margerie as well. And he's known from day one, we need a transition. It's just a question about the speed, and it's a question about the investment as well. And there is a danger, of course, of getting this badly wrong as well, because as we go through the transition, if the money isn't there for hydrocarbons in the meantime, while you see a growth in alternative investments, then there is a real problem, potentially spikes in energy shortages and outages around the globe if we don't get this quite right as well. So,
why are you lying on TV?
There you go. So you can hear one protest, not being quite as polite as the ones behind me, but let me hand it back to you in the studio.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.